Hey folks, had a nice day today. It's only 23, so I'm not wearing shorts today. I probably could. The sun's out. It doesn't look like there's much of a breeze. There's a little bit. But by the time I get home, it's that time of day where it's going to start cooling, so by the time I get home, it's going to be a little bit cooler. And the sun's going to be going down, so... got a text yesterday, and it's got the phone number, carrier ID 514. You were sent a return from your previous statement. Visit, and then gives a non-obvious website. So I didn't click on it. That's crap. So today, before I went out, I decided to check to see what it was. And the first thing you notice is this HTTP, not HTTPS, so it's a non-secure website, so it's not official. And I put that web address in, and it took me to Ghana News. So I guess the scammers were in Ghana, I'm guessing, I don't know. So, interesting thing happened to me related to that. I got a phone call a couple days ago. I haven't been out for a couple days. I got a phone call a couple days ago from a lady in Windsor. Now, I don't recognize the number, and I don't answer calls when I don't recognize the number. She called when I was asleep, and shortly after I woke up, she called again. And because it was two calls from the same phone number, I decided to answer it. I don't know anybody in Windsor, so... And apparently she let me know that somebody is using my phone number as, a scammer is using my phone number as a return phone number. So I'm guessing that first time the lady in Kitchener, where I thought, the text was interpreted as a phone number, apparently not. Apparently they're using my phone number as a return number, so... Well, it was cool. I talked to her for like an hour. We got into a pretty good conversation. She was a really cool lady. She understands, but she wasn't upset with me or anything. She understood exactly. She just called me to let me know that they're using my number. So she understands what's going on with that. But it's getting so pathetic now. It's like almost every day I'm getting some kind of scam notice, either a phone call or a text. Every freaking day. And some, like I said before, some days, it's constant. It's just, they want everything to be digital. It's like you're talking about having your identity stolen and everything, and you get this RF chip in your hand and nobody can steal your identity. Everything's digital, look what's happening. Is that really a solution? I don't think so. It's just making things worse. So anything that's digital can be hacked, right? It's just ridiculous. So, I turned that off. I noticed in my last video, when I was pointing towards the sun, the lens is pretty dirty. I gotta take care of that. I have a feeling it's in the raindrops from the other day. So, got my new, ordered my new glasses. I got this one here that's broken. I don't know how that came out. It just kind of fits inside, and then it got this little sleeve that goes over it to lock it in place, and somehow it all just, it's not really broken, it just kind of came apart. But these things are really, really super cheap quality. First thing that happens with them is the little cushions for the earbuds fall off. They get all ripped apart, and then they come off. It's not a big deal, because like I said, they don't go in your ear, they just kind of hover over the opening. That's what I like about them. They don't block the sound at all. I can still hear everything with these on. So that's the main reason I like these. The other thing that starts to happen is these things start to wear out, and they don't hold in properly. Every once in a while I gotta push them back in, because they just wear out. They lose their stiffness. And then the lenses, it's formed plastic, and the lens just kind of goes in, and there's like an indent on each side, so it just kind of uses that as a hinge. Well, as the glasses wear out, I think these are meant for wider heads than mine. My head's kind of narrow, so it just kind of pulls them in, and as the heat gets to them, they soften up, and they just kind of, and as they fold inward, it kind of spreads that opening, so the lenses get really, really loose. And if the wind catches them, they'll pull forward, or if I have them up, they'll fall down. So what I've done here is I stuck a little piece of plastic tape inside just to give it a little extra push. Make this what I'm trying to say, the hinge a little bit stiffer, and that's a solution. I just can't have it sticking out too far, otherwise that plastic tape hits me up here and it gets really annoying really quickly. So that's usually what happens to the glasses. And if I go long enough, then the electronics start to wear out and they don't work properly, or they won't charge properly or something, but it takes a long time. That's usually the last thing that happens with them. So I do have a new pair on order. I got a delivery date of Friday, estimated delivery date, so hopefully I'll get them this week. Sunday right now, so I get a little bit of a wait. And I counted how many videos I got since my break in June. I've done, as of this video, will be 63 in a row without a break, which is pretty cool, without missing a day. I think that's the longest streak I've had. I got no plans of stopping. I just, like I say, I didn't go out the last couple of days, so I have no videos to go for what I'm doing right now, aside from today. So actually, now today's video will be 63 if I don't miss a day. I got today's video that came out on YouTube, and there's one more for tomorrow, and that's the number 62 right there. The one that'll be out tomorrow, which is the one before this video. So as long as I get this one up within the next couple days, then this will be number 63 of straight videos without a break, which is pretty cool. But I don't have anything else waiting. I really, really need to start working out here. I'm looking at the date. It's halfway through August already. So, you know, kids are going back to school in a couple of weeks, in theory. That's the schedule anyways. So, you know, that's when I consider summer over. So this is like 2 weeks. Where did the summer go? I got nothing done. Absolutely nothing. Well, except for my studio, sort of, kind of here. I still got to do, I'm not even finished it yet. But I've done nothing with the monster, aside from what needs to be done, like fixing flat tires, but I've done absolutely nothing. It feels like everything went by so fast. It's like, where did summer go? Who stole it from us? That's nuts. So I really got to get something going. I don't want to be in a mad rush for winter again. I still haven't heard anything about my batteries. So I don't know. I might not wait for them. I might just start doing stuff. But I gotta finish the garage before I can do that, because I need the room. I need to get that trailer up. Way up out of the way. That's my next project. That's what I want to do. Oh. There's just time. Just gone. Just like that. Not coming back. So, if it comes down to it, I do have a couple of videos from 2019. I'm still processing those videos. August, I believe, sometime in August is when I started doing updated videos again, instead of, you know, being so far behind. So once I reach August, then there's nothing left for me to go through to decide what I'm going to save or not. So I'm in July right now, and I do have a couple videos that I can use. I've got set aside. So, only 2. So, but I'm going to go today. The main reason I'm going out today is just It's Sunday, so I know when I come home, there's not going to be a whole lot for me to watch today. It's going to be a slow news day. Sundays always are. Last Sunday, I had like maybe 10 videos to watch for the whole day. It's like, wow, that's really low. They're usually anywhere from 20 to 30, or 20 to 40 during weekdays. Saturdays aren't too bad, but Sundays are really super light. And it's my opportunity to get some stuff done. Smells like the cat peed on my shoes again. So yeah, because I'm wearing pants, I'm wearing shoes. I don't wear sandals with pants. It's just weird. It just feels weird. So I got shoes and socks on today. I haven't worn my shoes for a while, so they sat there. The cat tends to pee on them. I don't know why. So anyway, I gotta go out. I want to see if Reg is out today. I'm hoping to talk to him because I have time to actually do that today. And that's the main reason I'm going out. I'm going to take my Fuji with me. I'm going to get another picture of that tower. Because it's a lot more complicated looking now. So I want to get a close-up of it to see what they've added to it. As I say, last time I went by with the guys up on there, there was wires all over the place. So like cables and that. So they've added something to it. So I want to take a look. Yeah. What I do from there, I don't really expect to go for much of a tour today. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to come around and stop at the post office. I didn't stop on Friday, so there might be something there today. And then see if Reg is out. If he's not out, maybe I'll go for a short tour or something. I don't know. We'll just see, but it looks like a beautiful day. I don't see any clouds whatsoever out there. Just a beautiful blue sky, sun, nice bright sun, and looks like a very gentle breeze. Okay, I was thinking the dog's out. It might be him moving the bush, but no. He's sleeping away in the shadows. Because I don't see any other trees moving at all, so it's just this one back here. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's go for a tour. glasses off here so I can actually read my notes. So I noticed today that if I hit big bumps on it, the rear suspension is starting to get a little bit squeaky. So I know I'd said before that if I ever plan on, once I get work on the monster started, then I want to redo that rear hinge again, just because I want to, keep an eye on it and see how it's doing. It's starting to get a little bit squeaky now, so I'm going to take it out and clean it up a bit and get it all lubricated. So, stop behind the school for a break. Got another close-up picture of the tower. I'm going to have to compare it with the old picture I got from down there. The only thing I can really see that looks a little bit different is at the bottom they kind of got like vertical tubes or rods or something. I'm not sure what they're. I don't remember them being there last time, so that might be what was added. I can't really tell. It all looks so complicated. And while I was sitting there, I got thinking about the sky. It is mostly cloudless. There's the odd little tiny puffy cloud, kind of like something exploded, and there's this little puff of smoke in the air. That's kind of what they look like, just little puffies, just in the middle of nowhere, no other clouds around them. But while I was sitting at the school there, I noticed there was a line of clouds at the southern horizon there, so I got thinking about that, and I finally adjusted my polarizer filter. And this tiny little screen on the back of the camera, without my glasses on, I could actually see the difference, so the sky got darker as I turned it. So I know it's adjusted properly now, finally. Yeah, red still wasn't out. So I continued on, and instead of going just straight to the dam like I did the last trip, I decided to go down through the park trail. And going through there, it was a little bit chilly. I probably would have been okay with shorts today, aside from that little spot. It's the only fire. It was just a little bit chilly. Nothing that would make me, kind of shiver or whatever, but I could feel it. It was a little bit cooler going down through there. I stopped at the dam, taking a break, and I was watching the people out on the boat fishing, and a car pulled up behind me. A whole bunch of kids come running down to the water, so I had to abort my cigarette. So probably 3/4 of it still left, so I just kind of stuck it in there. And seeing kids that were there before, I didn't recognize the kids, but I recognized the car. The lady kind of pulls up, and the kids play in the park for a bit, and then they leave, so I figured they're going to be there a while. So I just really wasn't planning on doing anything today. From there, I was just going to take the far trail out to my street and then come home from there. But because I never finished my smoke, I decided to do an out-of-town tour. Because once I get out of town, the road is really, really smooth out there. There's no bumps to hit, so I can set the coffee in my crotch without worrying about spilling it. And I kind of stopped and finished off my cigarette as I was driving. I don't like to do that for those two reasons. One, because I don't like having the coffee sitting between my legs while I'm driving. Crusty in my eye is hurting. And well, number two, I get the chance of an ash blowing in my eye. Plus the wind kind of burns it away quicker. So, but I wanted to finish it, and I stopped out on the highway. Had another one. So, I had to do that because Michelle wanted me to bring her home a tea, and of course, I need 2 drinks in order to set the tray on the floor without falling over. And I still had lots left of mine, so I have another coffee waiting for me when I finish this one. So I decided to come down the highway. But while I'm sitting out there, I got looking at the tree line across the other end of the field. And the other night I went up there to see if I could see the fire, which was like the first road out of town. And I wouldn't have seen anything anyways, because those trees would have been... It's pretty flat there. If I was on a little bit higher ground, it would have been different, but it's just kind of level straight across. Those trees would have blocked anything anyways. But like I said, when I went out there, I never expected to see anything. I just went out just in case. And I really couldn't do anything anyways inside because it was so hot. I couldn't use my computer, any high resource processes or anything. So it was just a beautiful night to go out. So I guess that's all I got for today. Hopefully soon. I'm not sure what the temperature is supposed to be in the next little while. I haven't looked, and honestly I don't feel like looking right now. But I think maybe it might be time to start doing stuff out here. Because one of the reasons I haven't gone out in the last couple of days is that the temperature dropped down again to very, very low 20s. And when I went to bed this morning, it was like 8 degrees outside. It was... But I didn't want to close my window. I wasn't planning on it. Because I knew it would have been warm when I woke up today anyway. So I just pulled the blanket over me. My cat doesn't seem to mind that. He likes my blanket. My blanket's really soft, and he just kind of snuggles up to it. And it was funny when we first moved here. He was pretty freaked out, and until things kind of got settled, like he found different places to hide, and he'd crawl under the blanket and he'd hide under the blanket, which I thought was kind of funny. Just kind of force his way under and crawl under for a little bit, and he'd stay under there for hours, sleeping away. So I had to be careful. I said, "Don't step on the blanket. The cat's probably under it." But I didn't have a bed at that time. It was just a mattress on the floor. I guess that's all I got. So hopefully, if the weather... I know the weather is supposed to warm up again. Not seriously warm like it was this week or last week, but it's supposed to warm up a little again, to high 20s again, so... Provided the weather stays in the low 20s the next few days, maybe try to force myself to get something done out here, because something needs to be done. I gotta get something started. There's just so much to do. And of course I got so much to do inside too, so... Getting close to that time of year. And I'm not sure if I really got my remission period this year, so... I don't know if it's going to come to an end. This year is kind of weird because weather. Winter really messed me up. And I don't know if I've officially recovered from it. It was a very slow, gradual process. But I think I've finally recovered from it now. I don't feel worn out like I used to, so... Maybe just mentally, I don't want to do anything because I'm enjoying not feeling bad, I guess you could say. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. Thanks for watching.